Welcome back to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sights, sounds, smells of my particular writer's life, and you also get the truth about the writer's life. Nothing spent here. Before I get into today's topic, question, whatever you want to call it, please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because this is a brand new channel and I'm really trying to grow it. And it'd just be cool if I could get at least 100 followers so far. Getting a lot of views, but I need some more followers. Okay, in any case, so today's question actually comes to me from a friend, good friend, and I mentioned that I was doing certain things with my business. She's like, "What business?" Well, I shouldn't say it like that. That's me being dramatic. She was like, "What business? I don't get it." I said, "My writing business." She said, that's not a business. I said, yes it is. So the question is writing a business? And I'm of the mindset that it is absolutely a business. Doesn't matter if you're traditionally published or indie published, or like me, a hybrid published author. If you don't treat your writing as a business, you're in trouble, especially if you're a full-timer like I am. And in fact, I consider it such a business that, or rather, I'm so business-minded about it. I'm going to cross the street. That I actually try to work out my schedule so that I'm creative in the mornings, and I try to take care of the business stuff in the afternoons, when, like, you kind of don't feel like, you're kind of not like in the creative mode. Doesn't mean I still don't write in the afternoons too, but anyway. But so what is the business of writing? And a lot of it comes down to all that marketing that no one, and I mean no one, is going to do for you. The only people I can think of whose publishers really do a lot of marketing for them, I mean, enough marketing, like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of marketing maybe, would be like the Lee Childs of the world. Maybe, even then, but, so you're going to have to, no matter how your book is published, you're going to have to put in some marketing time, and that entails social media, it entails blogging, vlogging, it entails setting up promos, it entails all sorts of stuff, all sorts of ways to, it entails obviously setting up Amazon ads, which, and you know how I feel about those, but you got to do it. Uh-oh, am I going to get run over? Or BookBub ads, or Facebook ads, stuff like that. And then there's like the bean counting, like how many copies did I sell yesterday, or if really, you shouldn't even look at it that way. You should, if in a perfect world, I would never look at my numbers daily. I would look at my numbers probably quarterly, because I think that's what most business people do. They look at their bottom lines quarterly. I think they do. I'm not even sure when my dad being a businessman who owned a business for 50 years, I think he looked at his bottom line when the accountants came in once a year, because he was always of the mindset like, well, we got to make money to stay afloat, so what's the point of even looking at it? But I get obsessed, and I tend to look at it on a micro level, which is stupid. Let's face it, with my traditional books, I don't know how much really I've sold until I get my statement every 6 months. So sometimes I think I sold a lot and it ends up being a little. Sometimes I think I sold a little and it ends up like being a really nice check. So I'm just, this is like the iceberg. I'm just giving you like the little tip that's visible above the waterline on the subject of writing, be it fiction and or nonfiction, or both, being a business. But it damn well is a business. And, my accountant will be the first one to back me up on that. All right? So writing is a business. I hope this proved helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. And thanks, if you watched it all the way to the end, thank you for that. All right, last day in Florence. Tomorrow I'll see you from Rome. Ciao, ciao.